Right everybody, so we're now on to the fifth part of my DVD collection now, entirety of it. Alright, we got the last couple of the piles now. Started with this one, and it's Stuart Little, the first one. Spine, and the back. And here's a disc for Stuart Little. Right, next one, and it's Stuart Little 2. Spine, and the back. And here's a disc for Stuart Little 2. Right, next one, and it's Stuart Little 3, Call of the Wild. Spine, and the back. And here's the disc for Stuart Little 3. Right, next one, and it's Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Spine, and the back. And here's the disc for Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Right, moving on to the next one, and it's the DVD game of Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of a Were-Rabbit. Spine, and the back. And here's the disc. Right, next one, and it's Penguins of Madagascar. That's the spin-off movie, by the way, and there's Private having a packet of those cheesy dibbles, or what's it for short. Spine, and the back. And here's a disc for Penguins of Madagascar. Right, next one, and it's The Cruise 2-disc special edition. Oh, that includes the bonus discs, by the way. Spine, and the back. And here's the bonus disc on this one. And here's disc 1. Right, moving on to the next one, and it's Madagascar, the very first one. Spine, and the back. Oh, it's got the Madagascar Penguins A Christmas Mission. And here's disc 2 for that, and disc 1 for the film. Right, next one, and it's Babe and Babe Pig in the City. That's a 2-disc double. Spine, and the back. And here's disc 1 for the original Babe and Babe Pig in the City for disc 2. Right, next one, and it's Boom Boom, the best of the original Basil Brush Show. Spine, and the back. And here's the disc for Boom Boom, the best of the Basil Brush Show. Right, next one, and it's G-Force. Spine, and the back. And here's the disc for G-Force. Right, next one, and it's Megamind. Spine, and the back. And here's the disc for Megamind. Right, next one, and we're moving on to Rocko's Modern Life now. Yeah, starting with a volume 1. And this is volume 1 of it, by the way. Spine, and the back. And it's got 6 episodes like Carnival Knowledge, Sand and a Navel, A Sucker for the Sucker-Matic, Canned, Rocko's Happy Sack, and Fluencer. And here's a disc for The Best of Rocko's Modern Life Volume 1. Right, next one, and here's Volume 2 of this one. Spine, and the back. And it's got 6 more episodes like Who's for Dinner, Love Spanked, Clean Lovin', Unbalanced Load, Leapfrogs, and Bedfellows. And here's a disc for Rocko's Modern Life Volume 2. Right, next one, Volume 3 of Rocko's Modern Life. Spine, and the back. And it's got 6 episodes like No Pain No Gain, Who Gives a Buck, Straight Jetstream, Dirty Dog, Keeping Up with the Big Head, and Skid Marks. And here's a disc for Volume 3. Right, moving on to the next one, and it's Meet the Robinsons. Spine, and the back. And here's a disc for Meet the Robinsons. Next one, and it's Romeo and Juliet. Spine, and the back. And here's a disc for Romeo and Juliet. Right, and here's the next one, and it's The Secret Life of Pets, the first one. Spine, and the back. And here's a disc for The Secret Life of Pets. And here's a sequel after that. And this is The Secret Life of Pets 2. Spine, and the back. Right, and if I take that out, see? Same back. here's a disc for The Secret Life of Pets 2. Right, next one, and it's Ace Ventura When Nature Calls, Spy and a Back. And here's a disc for Ace Ventura When Nature Calls. Right, next one, and it's Bumblebee, Spy and a Back. And here's a disc for Bumblebee. Right, next one, and it's Big Mama's House 1 and 2, Spy and a Back. And here's a disc for Big Mama's House 1 and 2. Right, next one, and it's Sherlock Gnomes, Spy and a Back. And here's a disc for Sherlock Gnomes. Next one, and it's Muppets from Space, Spy and a Back. And here's a disc. Well, although this is a two-sided disc, now, as you can see, this was disc 1 for the original full frame, and I don't know what the other one is, but it's just a disc anyway. And the next one is Mr. Popper's Penguins, Spy and a Back. Oh, it's got the animated short, which is Nimrod and Stinky's Antarctic Adventures. And here's a disc. Right, and the next one is Flushed Away, Spy and a Back. And there's the disc. Ronnie St. James saves the day. Yeah, I'm only kidding. Yeah, of course he does. And anyway, here's Monsters University, Spy and a Back. Oh, and it's got the animated short, The Blue Umbrella. And here's a disc for Monsters University. Right, moving on to this pile next, and this is Popeye's 75th anniversary. Now, I know that this DVD was very rare, but I remember getting that from Oxfam many years ago. Spy and a Back. And here's a disc for Popeye's 75th anniversary. Anyway, here's the Lego Movie next. Spy and a Back. And here's a disc for the Lego Movie. And as promised from last update, to show you the first Angry Birds movie, here it is, the Angry Birds movie. That's what the first one looks like. Spy and a Back. And here's a disc for Angry Birds the movie on this disc. Oh, it's got the Chuck on as a keyring, by the way, so that's almost as good as Pixels, yeah, from earlier. Next one, and it's The Pirates in an Adventure with Scientists, Spy and a Back. Right, and I must well take the that thing out first. There we go. And here's a disc for The Pirates in an Adventure with Scientists. Next one, and it's Arthur Christmas, Spy and a Back. And here's a disc for Arthur Christmas. Next one, and here's the first two Dr. Dolittle films. And here's the first one to begin with. Spy and a Back. And here's a disc for Dr. Little. And here's the DVD version of Dr. Dolittle 2. Now, you may remember this, what I showed you about last couple of years when I showed it to you on VHS. Spy and a Back. And here's a disc for Dr. Dolittle 2. Next one, and it's Over the Hedge, Spy and a Back. And here's a disc for Over the Hedge. Oh, and it includes the animated short film of Hammy's Boomerang Adventure, by the way. And here's the next one, Minions. That's the prequel after Despicable Me, Spy and a Back. Here's a disc for Minions. Next one, and here's Madagascar, Escape to Africa, Spy and a Back. Here's a disc for Madagascar 2. Next one, and here's Disney's Planes, Spy and a Back. Oh, and it's got the Mickey Mouse short, Croissant de Trompia. That's something to do with a new Disney Mickey Mouse shorts that's coming in 2013. Well, a couple of years ago now, really. Anyway, here's the disc for Planes. Next one, and here's Fantastic Mr. Fox, Fantastic by Name and Fantastic by Nature. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Mr. Fantastic and Mr. Fox. Next one, and here's two Shaun the Sheep DVDs. And this is the very first DVD release of Shape Up with Shaun. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Shape Up with Shaun. Next one, and here's the second release of Shaun the Sheep, which is Off the Bar. Spine and the back. Here's a disc. Right, next one, and here's The Muppets Most Wanted. Spine and the back. Oh, and it's got another Mickey short, which is called No Service. Well, No Service for Muppets, and here's a disc. Next one, and here's Puss in Boots. That's the DreamWorks film. That's after Shrek 2. Spine and the back. Right, and if I take that out very quickly. And here's a disc for Puss in Boots. Right, and I'll put it over here. Right, and the next one is Monsters vs. Aliens. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Monsters vs. Aliens. Next one, and here's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. And here's another one. Oh, and this is Ace Ventura Pet Detective, the movie. Yep, it looks very good. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Ace Ventura Pet Detective. Right, and moving on to the last pile now, just before I show you these to finish off. And here's Bear Behaving Badly, Bun Fight at the Ice Cream Corral. Now, I hear that that one, it's a rarity because you don't normally get Bear Behaving Badly on DVD. I might as well have it to watch it this one because it's been ages since then. Well, probably tonight, maybe. Spine with the Hit Entertainment logo on top. And here's the back. And it's got 5 episodes like Bun Fight at the Ice Cream Corral, Marathon Nev, Celebrity Ice Cream Chef. That's a bit like Gordon Ramsay. Blinga Stinger and Mr. Ice Cream Head. And I think that man, however, is Andrew Prank. I think he was the one that you want to laugh at the most. And here's a disc for Bear Behaving Badly, Bun Fight at the Ice Cream Corral. Love you, Barney. Yeah, I love you too, mate. Anyway, I'm only kidding. Yeah, because he always says that to Barney. Anyway, here's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Next one, and here's Garfield the movie. Oh, and this was the first DVD that I actually had. Yeah, because my mum likes that film because it's got Garfield the movie. Oh, and she's got that one too. Spine and the back. Oh, and this one's got this one's got Scratch Miss Nutty Adventure, by the way, which has gone nutty during the special features. And here's a disc. Right, next one, and it's Disney Pixar's Up. Spine and the back. Oh, it's got 2 shorts like Partly Cloudy and Doug's Special Mission. And here's a disc for Up. Right, next one, and it's Valiant. Now, this one, I haven't actually seen this one at cinemas. And if you haven't seen that one, yeah, you should watch it because this is good. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Valiant. I have a message to deliver. Right, and here's Paddington 2. Spine and the back. Right, I want you to take that out very carefully. Excuse me a minute. And here's a disc for Paddington 2. Right, moving on to the first Paddington. Sorry if I forgot to show it to you first. Anyway, here's the first Paddington to begin with. And see, this is a 3D sleeve. Hey, look at this. See, that's taking the hat off to say hello and put it back on when leaving. Spine and the back. Now if I move that and see, there's the different front here. Here's a disc for Paddington, the first one. Right, next one, and it's The Muppets. That's a 2013 film, by the way. Spine and the back. Oh, and I think it's got the longest blooper reel ever made in Muppet history. They think. Anyway, here's a disc for The Muppets. And here's the Lego Movie 2. Now, do you remember this one when I showed you that for my last update ago? Well, anyway, here's the spine and the back. Right, I might as well take this out. Here's a disc for the Lego Movie, second part. Right, next one, and it's Disney Pixar's Cars. Spine and the back, and it's got two shorts like Mater and a Ghost Light and One Man Band. And here's a disc. Right, and here's the next one, and it's The Nut Job. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for the Nut Job. Right, I'm just going to take a break for a minute, and don't worry, nearly finished now. Just until I get to show you the VCI DVDs over here. See you in a minute. Alright viewers, I'm back from a break. Yeah, very sorry about it. Alright then, so moving on to the last couple of these DVDs. Oh yeah, before I show you the other ones that I nearly forgot to show you. Anyway, here's the next one, and it's C-Spot Run. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for C-Spot Run. Next one, and it's Happy Feet, the original. Spine and the back. Here's a disc for Happy Feet. Right, and the next one is Inside Out. Spine and the back, and it's got two shorts like Lava and Riley's First Date, which is exclusive on DVD, and here's a disc. Next one, and here's Dad's Army, the movie. Don't panic, Mr. Mandarin, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Dad's Army, the movie. Right, here's the next one, and it's the Rio. Now, that's the first one. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Rio. Right, next one, and here's Cars 2. Spine and the back. Oh, it's got two shorts like Toy Story 2, Hawaiian Vacation and Air Mater. Oh yeah, very sorry about that though. Yeah, it looks a bit damaged on the front. That's okay. Well, I don't mind. Anyway, here's a disc for Cars 2. No, sorry, Cars 2. And last one on the pile, and this is the very last DVD that I got, and it's Hotel Transylvania, free film collection. Spine and the back, it's got three films like Hotel Transylvania 1, 2 and 3. Right, I'll show you 2, 3 discs. Anyway, here's first one, which is the first disc, second and third. So there you go, that's pretty much all I can show you in this pile. Okay, now moving on to the DVDs that I've got. Yeah, but I nearly forgot to show you. Oh, and this is my mum's DVD, and this is Debbie Rush's Bulge Buster Workout. Oh yeah, and I use that every day when I do some exercises, and my mum thinks that this one's the best one. Spine and the back. And here's the disc for Bulge Buster Workout. Right, and here's moving on to the new ones that I bought from last week, and this is Toy Story 4. Spine and the back, and there's no Pixar shorts in this one this time. Here's the disc, and here's Angry Birds the Movie 2. Spine and the back. Here's a disc for Angry Birds Movie 2. Now, I showed you the first one earlier, and here's Detective Pikachu. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for Detective Pikachu. Right, 2 more. How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World. Oh yeah, very sorry about that. Spine and the back. And here's a disc for How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World. Right, last one, and this one's got a new PG certificate on here, and this is Sonic the Hedgehog. Spine and the back. Now if I take that out, and here's a disc for Sonic the Hedgehog. Right, so there you go, that's pretty much all I can show you through that lot now. Alright, right, I'm going to say goodbye now, and I'll see you in the next part, in which I get to show you the VCI DVDs which I've got down here. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.